So a fantastic victory for the Colts this afternoon. They've come from 20 points down at three-quarter time to knock over the third-placed Dingoes by 8 points in an absolute classic here at JL Murphy Reserve. And I'm joined by a very happy senior coach in Lindsay Gilbee. Mate, you must be happy with that last quarter, mate.
Yeah, it was good. I found that probably in the third quarter we had a fair bit of opportunity to go in our forward half that we probably didn't make the most of. And to Dingley's credit, they're a good team. We know they are. They're not that high on the ladder for no reason. They're a quality team. So to not take the chance, and then they came back late in that third quarter and kicked. I think they kicked the last three goals of the third term to really give them that buffer at three-quarter time. But I never lost hope of our players. I put it on a few individuals and they really shone through. Yep. So I'm standing here super proud of the 22 that went out there today.
As you should be, mate. And that last quarter was, from the commentary box perspective, was absolutely extraordinary. Is that as good a footy as you guys are capable of playing?
Yeah, we are. And I think we kicked, was it 3 goals 10 or 3 goals 11?
Something like that.
Something like that in the last quarter. And we probably had real good dominance. And in the end, we could have won by a bit more. But again, they're a good team. They've got a good defence behind them. They set up well behind the footy, so they're always going to counteract it at some stage. But to challenge the group and then for them to our group to respond the way they did as a 22 and some individuals is one of the prouder days I've had in footy.
And they'll certainly celebrate this one. It's an important win for the club. As we were just talking off camera, 5 and 6 probably makes it a little bit hard for you guys to really sort of cement yourselves in the finals race. But 6 and 5 obviously a lot better, and you can build from here, can't you?
Yeah, we can. We've got a bit of a tough stretch coming up. Obviously Dingley, we've got East Melbourne next week, and then St Paul. So we've got a tough few weeks coming up. But what it does is it just shows you where our groups are at. We're starting to get a little bit of continuity now with our playing group. Probably had 4 or 5 changes out most weeks. And lost some players at stages through to some suspensions and a bit of travel. So to start getting our best 22 on the park, and what it does is it puts a bit of pressure for spots, which is what you need to have a healthy footy club.
Yeah, spot on. A good test of where you guys are at coming up. How are you seeing the next few weeks pan out? You confident of getting a few wins on the back of what we've seen today?
Yeah. If our guys can play like they did in that last quarter for 4 quarters, I think we can match it with any team, irrespective if we play here or away. So we know our best is good enough, but it's doing it consistently for the 4 quarters will be the difference in where we go as a team and a club.
Fantastic, mate. Well, I'll let you go and enjoy the win. No doubt you are proud as punch with those blokes. It was as good a game of, certainly the second half was as good a game of footy as you could get from your point of view. So go and enjoy it. Best of luck for the coming weeks, mate.
Thank you.
Get your GameFace on.